The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, guys. Stephen, Randy, Sue. Guys, good morning. It is Thursday, October 1st, fellas. Dan, very good morning to you. Mimi, Chris. Guys, good morning. It is Thursday, which means we have continuing and initial jobless claims. Ray, good morning. I, at the moment, have no bots on. None. Zero. Nende, right? 4-star news. We are obviously bid. Terrence, very good morning to you. Let's see here, fellas. Just take a quick look at the futures. All of this is on rampant speculation that there's going to be a deal or a stimulus, right? Dow futures are up 242 points. S&P is up 32, 33 at the moment. And NASDAQ's up 158. Russell up 14. NASDAQ is leading up 1.4 at the moment. VIX futures are down 2.33%, back below 30. VIX cash down 1.7%, back below 26. Obviously conducive for longs. And the DAX is up 50 points. DAX is kind of struggling. I'll take a look at it, Patrick. Gold is also reaching for the moon. Once again, we are up on gold, almost $10 at 1904. Gold should pull back in this area. We're a little overbought up in here. If gold can get above, this 1907, let's call it, and maintain 1907, gold trades to 1914. Otherwise, we could pull back down near 1900, maybe 1898. Guys, we tore it up yesterday in the NASDAQ. For those of you that are here for the week, I want to welcome you back once again. Thank you for your time this week. For my members, good morning, Jim. For my members, guys, I tell you this every day. I encourage you guys to pay attention to Skype in the afternoons. I'm rarely far from my trade desk, and I just want to show you guys a couple of things for those that may not have looked at Skype or haven't seen it. I put 2 trades in yesterday, okay? 2 trades. That's the second one. And let's see, 334. All right, so this was at 258. I gave a NASDAQ short down to 830. Target 1 was 853. Got it. Target 1 was off, 36 handles on that. And then final target 832, which we got. And then I gave a long down here. It didn't trigger. This was 248. This was yesterday's trade. This was a short, huge short. Watch for NQ long then at 371.50. Target 1 was 84. Got it. Final target 431 from 71.50. And we got that, 431. We got 406. Right? I laid it out. 15-minute NQ was holding or held the 50 SMA. We had 12,800 buyers yesterday, at least at that point. We got our 406. We got 431. And then for anybody that was still holding, 445 was the next target. And we got that literally to the tick. I encourage you guys to pay attention to Skype in the afternoons. I'm usually doing one-on-ones, and I'm usually around if there's trades to do. Of course, I will put them in member Skype. So that was on top of a phenomenal trade yesterday. Somebody asked me yesterday to build or asked me about MGC. So I have built one chart on gold, which is a 15-minute. This is on the micro. And this morning, early this morning, we had a long trade. All targets hit. But I don't know. It's a 15-minute time frame, so who knows if we're going to get another trade on gold. I suspect it'll be predicated on the buck, which is getting walloped again. NASDAQ, if it breaks down below 49, NASDAQ might be a small short below 49. Again, good morning, Todd. We have gold is pulling back off that zone. Gold has support in two areas that I see, about 1901 half and then 1900, and probably better support at 98.4. So if we get a pullback in gold, I'll look for an entry on gold. Let's see here. For my order flow, guys, remember tomorrow is class. I'll do the link today, and I will send it out to you today. Okay, some point later today. So look for that link. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. We're not doing anything till 8:30. I'll read the disclaimer in a moment. Here is today's calendar. Obviously, we have natural gas as well. I pay very little attention to natural gas. So we have continuing and initial jobless claims at 8:30, which we know. 9:45, we have final market PMI isn't going to do much. 10 o'clock construction spending won't do much. We do have ISM manufacturing at 10 o'clock as well. So we'll pay attention to news at 10 o'clock. Let me read the disclaimer, and we'll sit here. Bear with me 1 second, fellas. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. All right, quickly looking around, we've got about 1,900 net buyers overnight in the NASDAQ, actually just over that 1,900 buyers. We have 500 plus buyers in gold at the moment. Again, my bots are not on. We've got over 800 buyers in the Russell, which is interesting, 1,000 buyers over in the YM. And we have 6,200 buyers in the ES. Crude has sellers, about 1,900 sellers at the moment in crude. That's where we're at, fellas. And we have gold on the 3-minute and a short on the bot. So we got 3 trades. First target is off on gold already at 23 ticks. And it's break even +1. Dollar is getting some strength. I'm turning on additional charts here, fellas. And we're good to go. That's what we got going on so far. So gold on the bot, 3 minute is in a short. First target is off 23 ticks. Break even +1. Silver also in a short. Came 1 tick from that first target. And NASDAQ on the bot in a short. First target's 45. 43. Depends on your time frame, Steve, on MGC. I don't have a CL short on the Unirank. It's been in shorts all day, all morning. The only chart I trade on crude is the Unirenko. Crude's a short. Funds are getting rid of crude. I don't have a 3 minute bot on crude. We're going to find, I would think, initial support somewhere between 38 and 40. But again, at the open, who knows? Gold tagged my what number? Somebody tell me? 06. If gold bounces from here, that's going to be the long we want. It's got to get above a 5 minute trend line. Could come down to 04, but I think we're getting close. NASDAQ hit first target on the bot, didn't fill it, which is always a peeve when it hits target and doesn't fill. I'll go ahead and take 2 off. Target fill. It did hit target at 10 3/4 handles. The bot is also short on MNQ. Which is a 5 minute, not a 3 minute. Pound is rolling over. Euro is rolling over. ES on the 15 minute is going to fire a short right on the open. So out on gold on the runner. I will take this off. Target filled. Target filled. Get that out of there before the open so I don't have to watch it. Getting a little bit of a bid ahead of the open. So I'm break even +1 tick on the NASDAQ 3 minute. Here we go. We came right into the 20 period on the 15 minute and bounced right off at about 43 and change. 44. We bounced off the 20 period moving average. Gold is starting to bid again. Just under a minute, fellas. Under a minute. Three-minute NASDAQ will probably be out right here. Out. There's buyers here in the open. All right, guys, 20 seconds. Pay attention. Two, one. Here we go. We're off. We are off. You got a long on the NASDAQ at 60. If it pops back up, we're selling on the open. Here is the 15-minute on the ES. We're still really largely holding that 20 period. The NASDAQ could come down to 485. We're down to 1,200 net buyers. It looks like the pressure is clearly down. $58's your entry long. Gold is long. Damn it. I missed gold. Should have been long 09. Gold is long. 58 was your entry. My DOM is frozen. I can't even freaking trade. 58 is the entry on NASDAQ. My DOM is literally frozen. There we go. Now it's working. Still wanting to hold this 20 period, fellas. Come on, get out of here. Can't even move the day. There we go. Love Ninja. Love Ninja. ES has turned. Let me take a look at the ES. ES can trade back up to 98. It's got resistance at 85. ES above 85 is going up. NASDAQ has buyers, guys, back up to 1,600. If ES gets above 85, it's going long. above 88, it's breaking out. There goes your NASDAQ. And my damn Dom keeps freezing on me. 58 was the entry, guys. I still like that. If you're not in, I still like that 55 to 58. Watch ES above 85. Gold is longs, fellas. 09 was our entry.
Order submitted.
NASDAQ's turning up.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Or trying to. Come on, NASDAQ, let's go. If you're in at that 58, first target is about 65. NASDAQ's struggling at 68. It's got to get through 68. Through 68, the NASDAQ goes to 75. Just doesn't want to bust. Right in the middle of a 15-minute. Small sellers in here. 68's our resistance area, guys. 68. 68. Small buyers in here.
Order filled.
Just up and down so far. On a 5-minute, it's choppy. Gold going. We're in a buy zone down here, 42 to 55. You're just going to have to sit with it. I mean, it's got to break up through 68, and it's going to launch. That's how I see it, 68.
Order filled.
Order filled where? On what? Oh, gold. Long on the 3-minute. You can see NASDAQ's just chopping around on a 5-minute up and down. Guys, we have 1,800 buyers. I mean, unless they start selling them in mass, I don't know how we go short. I just don't have a place to get in yet. We could come back and tag 38. ES couldn't break 85. NASDAQ can't break 68. NASDAQ is a short if it comes below 33. And 200 sellers in this candle, still 1,700 buyers. It's kind of a typical up all night, nice. We're giving them back. I will surely take that long if we can get through 68. We could come down to 485, fellas. I mean, we're trapped basically in the 85 to 62 range. That's the range we're in. And on a 5-minute, which you can see, we're doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. I would say ES is longs, guys. It's got to get through 85. Still 1,900 net buyers in the NASDAQ. They're buying them up. I mean, you get some selling pressure and then they buy them back. It's freaking Dom, man. Seriously. My Dom's frozen. There we go.
Target filled.
68's got to go, guys, on the NASDAQ. We're just trapped. Look at your 5-minute. Look at this mess. We're not breaking any ranges.
Stop filled.
That's on ES on the Unirenko. The 15-minute really doing nothing either. Sell pressure again, or at least trying. We're basically trading 45 to 60, 15 handle range. That's it. 15 handles. All right. Nice, James. Gold's going back to 14 and then 21. This is just piss poor in the NASDAQ. ES isn't doing much either. Gold on the 3-minute robot is sitting. This is the worst balancing act I've seen. This is freaking. We do have some 10 o'clock news. Good Lord. Political reporter suggesting Pelosi sounds skeptical about reaching a stimulus deal. I don't know. There's a lot of people in her home state are not happy. I think you got to be short, fellas. Stop 55. Real stop 68. There it goes. That'll send the dollar higher and gold lower now. Should send the markets down too. And there's the trying to get to first target on the micros. Almost 24 quarter first target. Looks like it just missed. Couple ticks. We're coming down to 505, guys.
Target filled.
There's first target on the micros on the NASDAQ.
Stop filled.
That's on gold. ES just hit its first target to the tick and didn't fill. God, I hate that. Seriously hate that.
Target filled.
I think we come down to 505. Euro's looking to short on this dollar strength. Look at this bid in the buck.
Stop filled.
Out of that ES 15-minute. Back to 1,700 buyers just reacted to the news. Then you got buyers out on the runner on the MNQ. Let me take a look at stocks. Tesla's up 10.25, Amazon's up $40 and change. Apple's up 51 cents, Boeing's up. Nvidia's up, Microsoft is up, Facebook is up. Everything's up. I don't see anything red. Can try a quick short on the NASDAQ, 36, 35, 37. Stop needs to be 45. It's holding the stupid 34. It's got a breakdown here, 34. It's holding the 34 moving average. Just a non-directional move at this point. Well, energy has been red. Funds are getting rid of crude. Right, we're past quarter end yesterday. Looks like they're dumping crude, doesn't it? That was your short. Got to break down below VWAP. We've been here a couple times. Think we got to come to 05, fellas. 505, 504 area. Anybody short from that 35, 36, 37, 34 area? Anybody take that short? Okay. All right, fellas. I think your first target is about 6 or 7, but trade them as you see fit. You got a hell of a trade here, guys. I think we're coming to 04. That maybe 5. That should be a bounce area, 05. Explain what exit button. I don't even know what you're talking about. On the bot, that's targets. That's your targets. If you turn it off, watch the videos. You realize we're 30 minutes into the day, Dirk, right? And I'm trading and trying to find trades. All right, guys. Got down to about 9, 10. We should see 6. It's a heck of a trade right there, fellas. Gold is holding support at 06 area. Dollar is strongly bid. Down to 1,200. Down to 1,300 net buyers. Guys, it's just reacting to the news, this Politico news. We have 10 o'clock news, guys.
Order filled.
Order filled somewhere. Gold on the 3-minute.
Order submitted.
Wait until 10 o'clock, guys. We're going to go back to 40 on the NASDAQ. We're going back to 40. $39 is what it looks like. We're pushing resistance here. And we're getting that bounce off of that 5 zone. Down to 1,100 buyers. Somebody's saying we are not in a financial crisis. NASDAQ should make it to 39.
Order submitted.
Should make it to 39.
Order canceled.
Did we get 39? We got 36.
Order submitted.
I keep trying to catch this NASDAQ and can't get it.
Order filled.
Come on, NASDAQ, let's go. Keep going, buddy.
Target filled. Stop filled.
Man, I'll tell you what, this DOM, my DOM keeps freaking freezing, and it is so annoying. I cannot tell you. Got first target on gold. Gold has gone break even +1. Euro still coming. You've not had bar, yeah. There may be something up with the data. My NASDAQ DOM just keeps freezing on me. It'll just stop. I've done it twice in trades. ES is breaking down. YM is broken down. NASDAQ is holding up reasonable. I don't think it's gonna. We're down to 1,000. We're below 1,000. We're coming down. I still think we're going to come see 85. Stop us right now. I mean, I'd like to see a pullback into 30 to 40. So far, the NASDAQ doesn't want to break through its 50 period. YM is dusted. ES is getting hit. Euro's coming down. Dollar is strongly bid.
Order Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order canceled.
Here it comes, fellas. 85's your target. Anybody that's short. It finally just rolled. It's coming to 85.
Order submitted.
You can try to sell 10, 12 on a pullback. I don't know that you'll get it.
Target filled.
There's gold, got both targets. Once it breaks this, it's going to get shot. God. Could go to 18.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Come on, breakdown. Let's go. Come on, push down below this 03. It's holding the 50 basically. Once it breaks down through that, this should come to 85. That's the zone we're in. It hit that 10-12 sell zone. Just will not break down. Came down to 03. Ah, you rat bag. It's got to dust back down through probably 10. If it comes down through 10, it'll come down again.
Order filled.
Come on, down through. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There you go, guys. There you go. Now it's done. It's done. It's done. It's through the 50. It's done. It's done. $85 is your target. Anybody still short? I gave you guys the 10 to 12 entry. Anybody short? Okay, guys. It's coming down to 75, 85, and then 75. Here comes 85. I'm going to move that stop to break even. Well, I mean, Terrence, it bounced all the way up to 19. I think it's coming to 75. We're down to 500 buyers, guys. It's done. It's over. They sold them all back. Gold's got club 2. Gold is headed to 98. The 12 area. The volatility is high, guys. Is there anybody having a hard time keeping up? Anybody having a hard time, fellas? Directionally, we're still, looks like coming down. Okay, Andy, you've been around a while. You're used to this. Nice job, Steve. 76.5. Nice job. I'll tell you what'll probably kill him today is that scalper for those of you guys that have it. Or let me get rid of this. If I could, I would. I'll show you guys. For those of you guys that need another 100 for your, what's your daily goal? I've basically hit mine. For those of you guys that,
Stop fill.
what scares me today is my Dom keeps stopping, and it's done it about 3 or 4 times in trades, and I just had 4 contracts on, and it stopped on me. For those of you guys that have yet to see this, come on, man, there we go. The stacked imbalance. This is a pretty cool little toy in volatility like this. We're going to trade longs. We're going to trade longs, guys. NASDAQ, if it can pop its silly little self up above 19, is going to go to 28, 29. There you go. Pinged off a VWAP, but this should go. I'll be dipped. Come on, you rat bag. Had to get up through 19. It did. Still think this gets to 27. 27. It's pulled VWAP lower. We're going higher. We've pulled overhead resistance marginally lower. 27 would be my target. On the Dom, what would happen if you have both your main connection? I don't understand the question. Reg? I mean, I have two data. My primary data source is Rithmic. I also have Continuum. But I would have to shut one down. I mean, I basically have made my day. I'm cool. If this pops up through VWAP, guys, from my order flow, guys, you better be able to tell me where we're going. I'm telling you where we're going. We're going to work back up to probably 562. 562. So this was an auto execute on a stacked imbalance. This is a sim trade, just so you're clear. Yeah, sellers and buyers, Terrence. Yeah. So our order flow. This is my order flow. This is not a third-party order flow. This was built for me by my programmer Joel, maybe 4 years ago, something like that. And this is the only order flow that I'm aware of that has a. I think it's the only order flow that has the auto execute aspect. I don't know of any other one that does, and it's predicated on buyer and seller imbalances. Well, my target is 29, but I think we're going to work up higher than that. 30 is an area of resistance, right? We should get somewhere close to here. That lip could be a problem at 35. We're just stalled around VWAP. We do have 1,000 buyers. We do have net buying. I mean, it should work higher. On a 15-minute chart, this is what I'm looking at on a naked chart, right? On the naked chart, we basically held the 50. We came to 88. My target was 85. So for all intent, that target was hit, right? I mean, 3 handles short of that target. What we'd want to see here is if we can get a 5-minute close above VWAP, it's clear. $29 was my target. Would have been my first target, right? Take a little bit of weight off at 29. We've gotten to what looks like 26. Metals are getting hit on this dollar strength. Copper's getting smacked. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. The 6B is in a short. This could be a trade that's on till sometime after Christmas. The pound moves so damn slowly. Ordinarily, when we get these momentum trades, we just go. 40 seconds to the next candle. I mean, again, for me, I'd want to see this close above 22, 23. This 5-minute bar. I want to see it close above VWAP. And it's losing momentum up in here. New bar. Come on, buyers. No buyers. Short. It's going to short down here now. We've pulled VWAP lower yet. This is setting up for a slingshot. Let me see. Yeah, it will. It will. So we lost it, even with even with breaking through VWAP. I still don't think it's a short. This would be another area to long, 83. Remember, my target was only 85. No, I think up. I think we're going. I still think we're going to be bid. The market is just reacting to that comment from Politico about Pelosi. That's all this is. Guys, we had some nice trades. I mean, the market was volatile. Again, if you're going to try to trade the NASDAQ, fellas, you cannot do it. You cannot do it with a 10 or 20 tick stop. You just can't. Now, frankly, if this were a live trade, it's not a trade I'd be in. But you can't. We just hit my target. That 84. This is where we should bounce. Now, if we blow this, NASDAQ could trade down to 406, which kind of puts us, remember, for 2 days, we traded that 328 to 406 range, right? And then last night, if you look at my Skype, what were my targets? I took the 71 long, 471 half, I think it was. Or maybe, I forget, but I know my final targets were 06 and then 31 and then 45. We got all those targets, right? So that was in the afternoon. So all we're doing is we're drawing back into the same range that we were in yesterday. That's it. Dollar has got strength. Metals are down. It's not my Skype address, Jim. It's the room Skype. It's the bot member Skype. I put it in the member Skype. It was huge. It was better than 60 handles. Yes, I had a huge short and then a huge long right behind it. I tell you guys every day to pay attention to Skype. If you're not around, you're not around. But if you're sitting at your desk, you should have Skype up. We trade much better when we get rid of Europe. Right now, we're just chaotic. I don't think we're coming much lower here. Again, I could be wrong. Candle is largely green in this area, so I've got buyers here. I have no imbalances. Thank you, Andy. There are no hours for Skype, Dirk. It's just when we're not in the room. That could be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It could be at 8 o'clock at night, Eastern. Now, I honestly rarely trade at night. The market is just so damn thin, especially in the NASDAQ, 4 and 6 tick spreads. It's, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Candles going green in here. They're trying to find some buyers, guys. We're going to get a higher low open. We're bouncing off that 84. If we can get up, we're basically now locked in on the lower end of the range of 85 to 562. But we're back above 500. If we can get above 520, 521, 522 area, 525, we start working back up to 6250. The NASDAQ just cannot be traded with small stops, guys. If you like the NASDAQ, you may want to consider micros. If you got a long right now on the ES at about 60, 62, 61, 6150 on the ES, 6150 with a first target at 64. And the ES doesn't want to play games or play ball here yet. So here's what the NASDAQ's going to fight now, 07. The 15-minute on the NASDAQ would be a short. It just shorted on this candle at 03 half. I don't particularly care for the shorts at this point, unless we break down below 80. If it breaks back up above 8 to 10, Here it goes. If it gets above, there it goes. We're going to go right back into VWAP. We're just basically locked into a small range right now. If it gets above 25, it starts working back into 62, which is where I think we go, 562. So 29 was kind of my first area for a target, right? I think it goes to 35. We have to get above 25, and then it goes to 35. And then we trade into 62. We're trying to break a 5-minute trend line. I'm looking at a naked chart, and there's a trend line here. It's just trying to poke its nose through right here, about 2021. If it can blast through that area, maybe 22, this area here, if it can get right through this area, just above VWAP, it'll go back up to 1,300 buyers. Anybody take that ES at 61.50? Here's 5 handles, guys, in less than 5 minutes. Anybody take 61.50 on the ES? Did anybody take the ES? Nobody. All right, Ken did. Magnus did. All right, guys. If we break, okay, a bunch of you guys did. If we break through here, 67, we're going to 69. Yeah, the market's fast, man. Not much I can do about it. Honestly, that's a fast ES move. That's a pretty quick move. Here comes 69 on the ES. If we can get above 69, maybe 70, buckle up. Buckle up. I don't know anything about that. That's Dean's teaching, education, Andre. I mean, I know what it is. I just don't know when he does it. All right, guys. Here we go. There we go. The ES off to the moon now, guys. If you're trading multiples and you're in at 61 to 62, you got 7, 8, 9 handles in here. Take some risk off. $450 a car, fellas. Dollar is selling. I still don't like gold. Pound is whirling around. It's just bouncing. I'm going to move that, guys. I care less about it. So we got basically to my first target now, 29. It's 28.5. I got an offer sitting on them here at 29. That was my first target. We're going back to 550. NASDAQ's going to 550. All right, so I'd have my first target, guys, up around 29. Anybody long the NASDAQ? Again, it took heat, a lot of it. But I'm telling you where we're going. Okay, guys. Okay, fellas. Here's where we're headed, guys. 35 to 36 is our next problem area. There it is, 35 to 36. You see the lip right here on the profile? You see this, what looks like a cliff? That's your problem. We've got to get above 36. And then we start back into here, and we're going to trade back into this volume area. Take some risk off, fellas. Take some risk off. ES is not done. ES is headed to 80. If ES gets above 33.90, it's going to 3,400.
Order filled.
All right, guys. ES just went long on the Uniranko. There you go, guys. NASDAQ stack buyers back up to 1,800 buyers. Nobody wants to be short, right? Next small area of resistance is going to be 38.39. Right here, you see this blue line here? That swing at 40. There we go. We are through, fellas. We're through. You guys are running ES. Look at this freaking ES, man. 73 from 61.5. NASDAQ, monster trade. Monsterama. I told you guys it would hold down here, right? That 84. We're trading to 62. That's where we're headed now, up near 60 to 62. Come on, ES, keep going. Let's go. ES is going to 80, guys. All right, guys, we're long on silver. Silver bots long as well. Just a little back and fill here, guys. NASDAQ's got to come up through 43. 62. Come on, silver. Let's go. Guys, gold is trying for a long. If gold gets through 08, it's going quickly. It's trying. It's got to get through 08, maybe 08-1. YM got a nice bid, fellas. We're trading up into here. ES is headed to 80. There's gold through. Next level up for gold, guys, is 087. If it gets through, there it goes. If it gets through 8, we're going to next area of resistance 99. Come on. First target off on silver on the bot. This is the last trade for silver, guys. Silver's break even +1, fellas. Can't lose money. This is the final trade on silver. Final trade.
Order filled.
Let's see what NASDAQ's doing. We're coming into the top of the hour. Guys, there was a ton of money just made on the ES at 61 and the NASDAQ. A ton. I hope you guys are taking advantage of these trades. Is there anybody that has not made money today, fellas? Is there anybody that is losing money? All right, NASDAQ. NASDAQ, guys, is long. Well, you can always say I need more. I like to trade. Once we get rid of the Europeans. Mark, you ever think about trading micros? You ever think about micros? Well, the market. Okay. Well, everybody has to have a comfort level, in trading. And if the stops are bigger than, okay, Andre, if the stops are bigger than, what you're comfortable with, then you should not trade. Because it slows down, Tommy. It slows down. I mean, I know we get slow between noon and 1:30, but generally speaking, not always, but generally speaking, between 1:30 and 2:30, we get bullish. And then the market gets quiet again until the close or near the close. Cannot lose money on silver, fellas. Cannot lose money. It's gotten first target. It's break even +1. ES is pulling back after this huge rip up. I'll be right back, guys. Dollar's got to come down through VWAP, fellas. That's our resistance. I have no reason to be shorts. They're gold. Matriculating upwards. If gold breaks out above 15.3, 21's your target. 22's your target.
Order filled.
Order filled where? Okay. There's that Unirenko on the ES. And the only way this comes down, guys, is if it breaks below 55.5 and gets that second target. Dollar bounced. 34 and VWAP converged right there. We've got to get back above 07. Jim, there is no reference to Skype in the members area. Whenever you guys join, whenever anybody becomes a member, whether it was a year ago, 2 years ago, 2 weeks ago, whatever the case may be, I send out an email. And in that email, I tell you guys how to connect with me on Skype, and then I add you into the group area. You can't find it. It's a private group. If we're connected on Skype, I'll add you. So it was an 04 entry. And we should get to about 17 to 18 for a first target. Not a bad trade, right? If we can get up in here. Still got to 14, 10 handles. Not bad. Let's see what we got till the next candle. A minute. And we failed here at 14. We need to get above 16 and then 26. We got to get rid of Europe first. I have no reason to be short, guys. 1,460, 70, 80 buyers. We are in the bottom of this range. We could trade down into here, but I expect this area to be support. I'll go over bot totals momentarily. Here we go. Come on. These are pain in the neck trades. So somewhere around 17 for a first target for you guys that are in at 04. Or 5, whatever the heck I gave. 4. There we go. Booyah, baby. Booyah, baby. Come on, 17. Come on, 17. Come on. Come on. We got 15. 15. Oh, who said 17 to the tick? Booyah, baby. Here we go. There you go, fellas. First target should be off. Now she's free. She's free and queer. Anybody know what movie that's from? Did he say free and queer? Come on, guys. Nobody knows what movie that's from? Major Leagues. Anybody holding NASDAQ? Anybody holding NASDAQ? Okay, Jim. Anybody holding? Your stop should be about break even, maybe lock in a little bit, right? Let's see if I can find you a stop that may hold. I don't know. Maybe 5.5. It's 4 is still kind of where it should be. What we need is a 5-minute close above VWAP. I think we're good, guys. Once we get rid of Europe in about 6 minutes, if we can power up through 31, you're going to 60, 62 today. Back up to 1,700 net buyers, guys. We're not looking for shorts, right? We're just not looking for shorts. There you go. Order filled. What didn't I shut off? Oh, yes. Dummy. ES just took a trade. This is a nice trade, gentlemen and ladies. Those of you that are long, that's a nice trade. We got to get through this swing here at 27. And we're going to have the same problem here at 35. If we get above 35, buckle up. 36, buckle up. I got my 5-minute close above VWAP. We got to take this swing here at 27.5. Guys, this is from an entry at 04. At 04. Come on, NASDAQ. Blast it up. Here we go. Here we go. We're going. Come on. Double top here, one tick lower. There we go. Oh, there we go. We're through. We're through. NASDAQ is going, gentlemen. Those of you that are in at 04, you are loving this trade. Where are we stuck? Right here. 15-minute resistance right there. 31. Pop it, baby. Pop it. Buy them now. Buy them. Got 800 buyers in this 15-minute candle. Back over 2,000 delta. You think you're looking for shorts? Nah, I don't think so. I do not think so. Is there anybody looking for shorts here, fellas? Is there anybody looking for shorts? So what do you want to do with a stop? Let's come up with a stop. We're in at 04. I would not let this come below 17 now, which was about our first target. You got a 10-handle cushion in here. 17 stop, trailing stop. Is that good? Lock in 13 handles. Here's my handy dandy. We're going to find resistance here again about 42.43, right at that first blue swing line. 42.43. I'll do bot totals momentarily, fellas. Guys, when that 3-minute NASDAQ turns up, it's going to give you a long. I think it's a good trade. I would not personally discount that long. It's after 11 o'clock. I know that. It's no law that says we can't trade after 11 or 11:30. We got 2,100 net buyers and your 3 minute is going long. Here's the ES coming into first target at 4 handles. It's got some resistance at 74, but it should make it to 80. All right, fellas. Let's move trailing stop to 20. 20 on the NASDAQ. Lock in 16 handles. Okay?
Target filled. Target filled.
Okay, out with this. Let's move your stop, fellas, to 23. Anybody still trailing NASDAQ? Is there anybody still trailing NASDAQ? Okay, Steve. Anybody else? I don't care who's not. Okay. I would say 23 stop. You can really go to 25. 25. 25 from 04. You got 21 handles locked in. 21 handles locked in. Gold is going to 22 bucks. Whether it's today or overnight, it's going to 22 bucks. Okay, guys. So what I need now, we're out of Europe in 12 seconds. What we need is one more burst up here where we're back into this area of the profile, the body of the profile. We're above that lip. Order filled. Everything should be off. Oh, the 3 minute. Okay. As long as we maintain this lip here, I'll be good. 35. I don't want it to come back below this high volume node at 35. You guys can get aggressive with your stop and go to 29. 29. You're locking in 25 handles. 25. Okay? It's $500 on the runner, fellas. One contract. 500 bucks. So what we need, we still have buyers, guys. What we need is a break here, this small 15-minute resistance at 38. We are headed to 62. I'm telling you where we're going. We have two areas. 43 is the next area, 40 right here, 42, 43, which is the 20-period moving average. Guys, I'm trying to teach as we're trading this, right? I'm trying to teach. Anybody have any questions? Any of my guys that are here for the week? Fellas, for those of you that are here for the week, there we go, guys. I want you guys can get 29. I really can't move up to 33 yet. And for 4 handles, Mohammed. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Who's your clearing firm? I don't know what your margins are. Who's your clearing firm, Mohammed? Dorman. Okay. So the NASDAQ, I believe Dorman's NASDAQ is 600 bucks. So 500 to 1,000. Okay. So I don't pay attention and I'm with Dorman. So we'll go. Okay. I'm not even going to lunch yet. I'm trying to get you guys to 62 before I DD Mao. Anybody want to be short? 2,700 net buyers? Nah, I don't think so. We're going to run into trouble at 55, 54, which is the 68% up here. Boom! Boom! Boo, boo, boo! Yeah, baby! Did I tell you guys? What did I tell you guys about that 3-minute bot? What did I tell you guys? It's a good trade. It's a good trade. Guys, move your stop now to 45. 45. I told you this was a good trade. Right? Anybody take it on the bot? I told you. It's a good trade. I can read order flow, fellas, better than most. My stop, guys, would be 45. This is, all right, so here's where we're at. We're going to have to get above 68 earlier was our resistance, right? We got two problem areas. 62, you see that blue line? That's a swing. And this is another area. We got 15-minute resistance, double top on a 15-minute. No, we don't. 68 and then 84. So if you guys lock in, if you go to 44, you're locking in 40 handles, fellas. 800 bananas, one contract. One contract. Guys, let me do this. Let me do bot totals. Whoop, I don't want to move that. Let me do bot totals. White House will look at a clean bill to help airline workers. Anybody remember where I said gold would go? 22? We're now at 17 and a half. All right, guys, let me do my bot totals. You ready, Laura? All right, guys. This is bot totals. The euro up 125. The ES on the 15-minute up $200. Gold on the 3-minute up 320. I never turned on the 377 today. MGC never took a trade today. MNQ up $93. NASDAQ on the 3-minute up $915. Let's just close it out. 1,080. Okay, 1,080. NASDAQ, that's the same trade. Silver up $17.25. The pound down $100. And ES on the Unirenko down $362.50. The bots combined total today, $3,080.50. Another $3,000 on top of yesterday's almost $5,000. We're killing it, guys. We're killing it. I don't know what order flow trades are. I don't count them. Anybody have any questions, especially my people that are here for a week? Guys, for those of you that are here for the week, tomorrow will be your last day in the room. Some of you have trialed before. And I will give you guys a brief presentation, but I think you should by now have a feel for the room, what we do in the room. Some of the questions that oftentimes come up are, do I have a monthly room membership? I do not. I do not. Yeah, order flow. I mean, this trade alone, right? I don't have just a monthly room membership, guys. If I did, it would have to be, I think at least $4.99 a month, $4.97 a month. That's my opinion. I think I'm well worth it. This trade here, this runner here just covered it for the month, irrespective of everything we do every day. But tomorrow, I will give you guys a brief presentation. I'll go over the memberships, what your options are, and we'll do that tomorrow, maybe around 10:30, 11 o'clock, okay? Thank you, Anna. Guys, I want you all to have a blessed afternoon. I hope everybody in the room made money today. I will see you guys tomorrow. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to email me, call me, or Skype me. I will be around. You're welcome, Joseph. You're welcome, Terrence. Guys, thank you for giving me your time today. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you. For my members, be on Skype, guys. We're not, I mean, I'm not done. Do I plan for, I don't understand. Do you plan for whom need to make? I'm not sure I understand the question exactly, Mohammed. What do you mean? I mean, I can work with you and you could tell me what it is you're doing and we could talk about it. I mean, can I help you formulate a plan? Sure, absolutely. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Good day. For my trials, those of you that are here for the week, I will convert the video and send it out as I do always. It will be on YouTube and Vimeo as well for anybody that wants to follow me on either YouTube or Vimeo. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow. You're welcome, Jim. Be blessed. You're welcome, Magnus. See you guys.